Hello, classmates. Welcome to another episode of Middle Class Film Class. I'm your host today, Tyler.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Joseph.
And today we're reviewing Don't Tell a Soul. So Don't Tell a Soul is about a security guard who catches two brothers stealing money out of a elderly woman's house, and then he falls into a hole. A guy falls into a hole.
We lost him. No, he fell in like a hole. I saw him.
I actually really enjoyed the concept of it. It was kind of like, do you save your skin or do you do the right thing? And I absolutely hated the brother.
Like, what if he's hurt?
Fuck that man.
Fuck that man.
In your dreams.
The concepts were good, but the dialogue was bad.
It's game time, shiznit. What's the matter, you gay?
Like walking with a fucking senior citizen.
But yeah,
that's funny.
We watched it. Bree hated it. I was lukewarm on it.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
I thought this movie was ridiculous. I thought it was bad. I will say that it was very entertaining.
Okay.
Because of how bad it was. It was just like the most ridiculous things happening in this movie. It was like a romance movie. It was like this
romance movie.
He has a sort of weird relationship with Hamby, is Rainn Wilson's character's name.
It was more like a father-son relationship.
No.
Wait. Please, I like talking to you.
Hey, I didn't think you'd come back.
I said I would.
Well, thanks for taking such good care of me, Joey.
You're welcome.
And then it turns into like this weird like kidnapping thing where it's like he's like, I'm not ready yet. I can't tell the cops. He brings him food, a blanket. He gives him a walkie-talkie. He goes, yeah, so I went fishing with my dad or whatever. and like up to that point where you don't know the twist yet, it's like this poor guy is just sitting in this hole while
Poor asshole down
while
there.
this kid is just like, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I got a dad again.
Or like this weird lover. And it was like the dialogue was really bad. There was this one scene where like the kid comes back from hanging out with his crush in the well. And the brother's outside smoking a cigarette. And he goes, where were you? He goes, I was looking for toads. And he just says it like he's just standing as straight as possible, looking for toads.
Yeah.
But the response is even better than that. He's like, you liar, you don't even have a bucket.
And then the next morning, the brother was an asshole. He did play a really good asshole brother. And that did really make me hate him.
Yeah, definitely.
Really make me hate him.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mom was just
useless,
chugging on that diet root beer. Just really. I was like, I don't know if you need that. And they really wanted to point out they live near a factory.
I know.
They was like, is that why they're sick? Because they live near all these pollutants.
Yeah, I think that was.
There was so many shots of
The smokestacks.
the smokestacks.
I counted at least 5.
It was strange.
There was this scene where they steal the money from this elderly woman's house who's not there because it's being fumigated.
Yeah, for termites.
Yeah, and then so this one specific scene that I just want to mention really quick. Later in the movie, like the guy's been in the hole for a little bit, and the older brother, like he's been hanging out with that old man, that kid, that guy in the well. And then they go back to the fumigation house, get the tank of poison or insecticide or whatever.
Yeah.
And he
drops it on him.
So like leading up to that moment, he's going towards the well with the gas, and the kid goes, Mr. Hamby, as if like he's like, get out of there.
Now that I'm thinking about it, the dialogue did feel like someone who's never been on the planet Earth.
Also, this movie definitely takes place in like the late 90s.
Why is that?
Because the dialogue, because the brother, he says, there's a line where he goes, "You're such a girl," or he
Yeah,
like spills
that's
orange
right.
juice on him. He goes, "Clean up an aisle, pussy."
All right, fellow kids.
So at the party scene, there's another bad line where
Is it from the blonde kid?
no, it's after that. It's when he's like confronting his brother in the motel room that he booked the whole hotel or something like that. I'm like, this is the place to be.
Yeah.
And he he says this line as it's supposed to be like really like he's like really trying to like hurt his brother in this scene, but he just says, "You're an idiot and a liar."
It was predictable that he was going to say, Matt killed a guy.
And then the funniest line preceding that.
Oh, the fucking fart. That was so
the guy was just like,
He killed him with poison gas.
that was so
That's
that
poisonous
was
gas.
so stupid.
I
like
laughed
that was-
so hard.
I feel like that was probably the most realistic response from a teenager that was drunk in a motel.
And they played this MP3 file fart sound.
That's some poison gas.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was like the stupidest thing.
the little fight right afterwards when he like beats him with a rake, and then
I know, with a rake.
which was like okay, it's fine, I get the thing, whatever. And then he's
Why did he
angry.
grab a rake?
He punches him, whatever, and he runs away. And then he throws the rake handle at him like a javelin.
I know.
And I'm like, if this hits him, I'm gonna lose my mind. And he hits him, he goes, ah, and falls down. Like,
This poor kid.
not funny. Unnecessary.
But it was hilarious.
like a javelin.
It was hilarious.
Well, what do you guys think about him being a serial? Well, he's not a serial killer, but
I did-
killed his whole family.
I did like that move.
That was kind of cool.
He still pulls him out. He's a serial killer and he still pulls him out of the well.
Yeah,
If I pull you out, will you punish my brother? Yeah. He gets him out of the hole and he like hobbles him back to his house. And then he's like, all right, just be cool. And he's like, don't worry, mom. He's fine. He's cool.
Yeah. But
Just-
don't do anything or else he might shoot you.
Yeah.
just like, the previous night, she saw the news story. Oh, he killed his 5 family members, and then he comes into the house the next day.
Oh, hey there. The editing was kind of goofy too, in the sense like
Hell yeah.
when
it was.
they come out of the hole, or he comes out of the hole for the first time, almost shoots Joey. Then he goes, nah, you know what? Why don't you hold on to it for me? And the second he holds it, he's like, it's like pretending to shoot things. You're like,
what?
Let it breathe a little bit. So he's like, wow, they're heavier than I thought,
Yeah.
Am I doing this right? And he instantly is like, time crisis.
Time crisis. Yeah, acts like a
he goes,
child.
looks good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that's another one.
And then
That's
the kid
another one.
points the gun back at Hamby, and now he's on the run, on the ropes. And he goes, you know what? Let's not do this. And then does he give him the gun back
He
to him
does
again?
Yeah.
It goes back and
What
forth.
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
That was the scene that seemed like the what you say.
He had so many opportunities before that to like tell somebody about him when
Yes.
he didn't know that he was a serial killer. And why the fuck did he want the cops to come if he's a serial killer? Because the kid even asked him, why'd you want the cops to come? And then he goes, let's just say I had a plan. And then that's it.
Yeah.
That's all he says.
Don't worry about it. I had a plan.
Before Joey gets knocked down into the hole with his brother, he gets egged on. He's like, tell him, Joey. Tell him, I rule the roost.
Yeah, that was bad. I rule the roost. Like who's
You're
no one
nothing. I'm up
says
here.
that.
You're down there. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, Joey, there's only one place for you to go. but I hyped him up. He's all riled up now.
You made me say those things. They were inside you all along.
And then he gets pushed down into the hole. And then
Yeah, and then he gets
like
the ever living shit kicked out of him.
For a moment, the brother's on the serial killer side. He's like, yeah, send him down here.
Yeah.
And then he beats the shit out of him. And he's like, I've been a bad guy the whole time.
My favorite line was the mom. She's got the gun on him.
Yeah.
She says, give me your gun. He throws the gun.
Uh-huh.
And then it says, is that the only one? He pulls another one, throws it out. And then he goes, how'd you find me? And she takes the walkie-talkie and throws it out. GPS, better than a cell phone. And you're like, yes, we remember that from 20 minutes ago.
It's
This-
like an ad for walkie-talkies.
I would have liked it better if they zoomed in on the walkie-talkie and it's like, Garmin GPS walkie-talkie.
He holds it up. I did read a bit of trivia about this movie, and there's only one goof. There's no trivia.
Okay.
Around 34 minutes, when Matt throws the tank into the hole, any reasonable person would know that they could just turn the valve off. It would have been easy to show that Matt removed the valve handle, but the writers, did not do this. Instead, it's thrown in and Hamby attempts to throw this heavy tank of poison gas up 20 plus feet to get it away, which of course he fails at, instead of just turning the valve. It's really kind of fun just to make fun of this movie as it goes.
Yeah.
And I didn't hate the movie.
Yeah.
It made me laugh.
Yeah.
I like the broad writing strokes. I did not like the very sharp writing strokes.
Yeah, I like the romantic story. I think that was very cutting edge.
You go to church,
Oh,
Joey.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get there every Sunday.
Except that scene was way
You believe in
better.
God, though, huh?
You scared of your brother more than you are of God.
Do the Christian thing.
Scared of this dick. All right, we done?
I suppose so.